Hello beautiful people, my name is Bridget and welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all having an awesome day, and today's video is another episode of Flip the Crypt, where today we're making over my shop room, my small business area, which has all of my my YouTube stuff, my YouTube equipment, my home decor stuff, which is for these videos, and then all of my small business, theopencrypt.com's inventory, as well as supplies that are not candle or wax melt related. So like fragrances are not in there, but most of my other things for the small business are in there. This is where I keep all my storage. This is supposed to be my small business room to help me grow and expand and be creative, but I have not decorated this thing at all or done anything to it other than setting it up since we moved into this house. So that has to change today. I want this room to feel like a space where I can create things and work on things and pack orders and just be super happy with it. And right now, I hung a skeleton on the wall and put a wreath on the door to help my mood in there, but I just don't like being in there because it doesn't feel like my space. So we're gonna transform this room today, and hopefully it would be nice and spooky and pretty and beautiful when we get done. Alright, it's mildly embarrassing, but you know, I put my little wreath on the door to make it seem like a spooky entrance, and then here's my shop room. You've seen it before in vlogs and stuff. We have my heat press area over here with my main heat press, some scissors, a tumbler press, a double mug press. I bought this thing for organization, haven't used it yet, with my paper and everything, so that ink from the sublimation situations don't get on my heat press. But I don't have a cart to put all my stuff on right now. We have a big roll of paper for other printing projects as well. Here is my storage. It's a mess right now, to be honest. So up here I have my physical objects for my Etsy shop. It's not much, mostly Etsy is my digital designs. We have a bag I haven't bagged up yet for inventory. We have some more heat press sublimation papers and stuff. We have earring supplies, blank sublimation products, as well as ink, epoxy and acrylic situations down there. Blanket that I messed up, mug, styrofoam, it's just blank styrofoam. Here with my inventory with is my goof shop stuff, blankets, cups and mug situations, leggings, beanies, socks, oven mitts, car coasters, air fresheners, license plates, bags, all kinds of stuff. Work your way upward to more accessories, as well as a bunch of koozies and coasters, keychains, decals. These are all earrings as well as necklaces. Up here we have organizers for stickers and such, some stones that I sell, as well as more earrings. These are my new holiday ones. More earrings, bath bombs, soaps. And then here is all of the wax melts, row of candles. All this is packing supplies, bubble wrap, stuff like that. More stickers. This is inventory. This is stuff that I put in the bags, like free stickers, thank you cards, staplers, stuff. It's just a mess. Up there is a order I haven't packed, so I'm not going to show you that. And here is just more packing supplies, boxes, labels, stickers, a scale, more ink for my printer in the office, bags, boxes, and then I don't even know what's in here. I never go down here. Oh, it's more paper and packing supplies. Then I have some boxes and a trash can, some like junk I haven't put away, a picture from a estate sale. I put this vintage Bastille paper up. He does not look good against this beige wall, but he's super cute and vintagey. And this is my catch-all area. So I'm working on my heat press. I put some things over here to pack up everything. A new piece of home decor I can put away. This came off my coffee table. It's just the catch-all. An organizer I cleaned out. This is just the catch-all for everything. This spine came out of my front room. We pulled it out so we could work in the entryway. This lamp I need to fix up, put in the hallway. It's just, this is my catch-all area. So I really need something for all my paper supplies over here, like a cart of some sort, and I need decorations and everything. This just doesn't feel like me. It's just so bleh. Alright, so the first thing for this makeover, starting early in the morning, the paint. The paint's the most important thing. Went to Home Depot last night, got a expensive bear paint, but not like the Marquee Dynasty, not that expensive. And we got the color Shark Fin. It's a light gray, but I didn't use the light grays in the rest of the house because Cortland keeps telling me that it's blue. I know it's just a perfect steel gray, but he keeps telling me it's blue, so I decided to go slightly darker on the gray in this room. I was thinking about painting it black, but all my stuff in here is kind of black, so I think it might get lost. So we're doing a light gray in the walls today, and it's just gonna brighten up the room a lot, I think. Okay, first wall swatch for comparison. It is a much darker gray than the rest of our house. Wow, that's a lot dark. In the like the paint tray, it doesn't look this dark, but it does look a lot cleaner than the beige does, right? Like if I move my shadow, this muddy, this crispy, and a statement piece. Only thing that this is gonna take a long time, more so than our bedroom did. It's a smaller room, but I have so much furniture and so much organization and stuff. I gotta take all that down to paint around it. So that is gonna be a little bit of an issue, but it needs to get done. So let's talk about organization now that we have this room painted. As you can see, some little holes are in the wall. And these are just gonna be like where the table is going here. We're gonna have a table here. We had a small coffee table there. That is now going to be a long work table that is 3 feet tall, we determined. It was a door from IKEA that we're making into a tabletop because a flat piece of wood is a flat piece of wood. So this is gonna be my workspace area where I'm packing orders, putting supplies away, putting new inventory away before it goes over here. And then you can see my heat press is on the ground over here. It is going to go back over here where it was on a new table built specifically for it. We're also going to figure out some organization situations for the paper, the scissors, and the heat gloves. So one thing going on the wall in here is older than me. This is from 1991 from Albertsons store. It was originally $139. I bought it for $1. 30 years later, 31 years later, and I'm going to open it. It's never been opened. I do have 3 other ones though, so I don't feel that bad about opening it. I've never been to an Albertson. I don't know if they still exist, but I have heard of the store before. And he is brand new. You guys, never been opened before. But I put my skeleton back up that I had previously. He was a much older skeleton. And now I have a brand new skeleton that is slightly older than me, but brand new. Here's the unfortunate thing though. Trying to move him, the little metal pieces that I've attached here, they don't want to move. They've kind of rusted themselves in place. So I gotta be careful when twisting his body parts out. Okay, so I look different than I did yesterday since this is orange now. It's frizzy because it's drying, but I'm going to use some of this leftover white paint. It's crappy Glidden paint. It's really not good. I wouldn't recommend it. But I have it left over from our living room project, so I'm just going to use it. It's not going to be perfectly opaque because it's trash paint. But since it's left over, I don't have to buy it. I'm going to use it anyways. I'm just going to give these raw wood legs a coat of white. Again, not going to be perfectly opaque. I'm still going to see the wood grain through it, but it's gonna make it match more, and I just don't like the wood color, so that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm also using one of these sponge things, but I covered the handle in tape because I don't like touching the wood handle. I have one of those sensory things where paper, not like all paper, but paper a lot of the times, or wood, makes my front teeth hurt, so. Now I also happen to have some crappy black paint left over, so I'm gonna take the crappy black paint on another one of these spongy things, and I'm actually gonna go to my, I think they're called Ivars from IKEA, which is what these are. Now I used these in our old apartment and they've been cut off to fit underneath the railing that was in our old closet. And now you can just see the wood color on top. So I'm just gonna take some crappy black paint and just get rid of that wood color, so it doesn't look like it's been cut. Like obviously you'll know it's been cut because of the weird angles and stuff, but you won't see the noticeable wood color. Look how cute! My home hasn't had Halloween stuff yet, and when I had my subscribers, you guys sent me these little guys. I'm not gonna name you because like I don't have your permission, but look how cute! All right, are we ready for the big reveal? Okay, here we go. So when you walk in now, I know this looks sloppy, but ignore it. So when you walk in now, there's a little more just theming going on. This majority of the area looks pretty close to what it was just because the setup was already pretty standard. Now on this wall, we have a big floating table. Thank you to the subscriber who sent me the cute little ghosties, and the cats are not allowed on anything but the floor in here. So here we have a little notepad, a little coffin holder thing I can put things in, my Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul and Vince Gilligan pops, a little pen for Sharpies, like a little pen cup for Sharpies, and this is a big floating table. We're gonna go to IKEA this weekend and get a bar stool so I can sit here and do work really easily. On this wall we have my skeleton. I closed the bathroom because it's still beige, you know. On the floor here I have a couple pumpkins and an anti-fatigue mat from TJ Maxx. We still have my main like storage in here. I couldn't find something else to replace this. And then here is my shop materials. Down here we have packing supplies, candles, wax melts, stickers, and these are just clear containers that I have my husband take a Dremel tool and cut little slits in for stickers so I can pull them out and I don't have to like lose my place in the roll. We have thank you cards, free stickers, stapler, put the thing back up there. This stuff will be restocked very shortly, like later today. Down here I have my little goof shop. I deleted the goof shop from the shop. It's just gonna be whenever I feel like I'm just gonna throw a free item in. Over here I have the little baggies for stones and baggies for like regular things. And here is a little cauldron of free gifts that I can just include whenever: stickers, magnets, spiders, pumpkins, buttons, just whenever I want to add free gifts in there. And here we have my poly mailers of different sizes: mini, regular, large, bubble wrap, small, larger. These are all of my blank products, things that haven't had their design put on them yet. Ink and supplies for my printers, blank mugs, earring making kit, and empty bottles. Down here are boxes in the trash can. And then here is my setup for the heat press now. Before it was a little clusterfuck of a mess. I know I could have taken this out. That looks nicer, right? Let's ignore that. So we have my sublimation tape, heat tape, gloves, thing for scissors, and here we have my the pads for the heat press, paper, like sock organizers, Teflon tape for different things, my vintage guy, a little spiderweb cake holder thing in case I need to set something small up there. I have one of the heat presses on the floor. The other sublimation mug press is in the closet. This is blank paper to prevent anything from transferring on my heat press. And here is the other section. So I do have this cute lantern from Dollar Tree, and then these two things from Target on the wall here. But these are my physical items for Etsy, as well as these, because I have a couple wax melts up there. And then on here, I have things that I'm either listing for sale or haven't done so yet. Like, I'm selling these witches. They're witchy poo witches. They're handmade. They're a Disney item. And then I haven't listed these things yet, but I decided I was going to sell them. So this is just like away from my website selling point area. But overall, like, look how cute. This looks much better. It looks so much more me, doesn't it? I will say I was happy with it before because it was functional, but now I can enjoy it aesthetically as well, and it just feels more like a space I would work in compared to what it did before, you know? Like, it just didn't feel like me before.